Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to watch ITV's new streaming platform, ITVX, in Ireland. Now, normally you won't be able to watch ITVX in Ireland because it's blocked. Just like the BBC and Channel 4 and all the other UK TV stations, you can't access any of them outside the United Kingdom. And of course, the Republic of Ireland is not in the United Kingdom, so you can't watch it from there either. Excuse me. Now, why can't you watch it? Well, basically it's down to copyright and rights restrictions and things. But practically, they look at your IP address, find out its nationality, and then either block you or allow you through. I'll just show you what happens. If you're in Ireland, you can go to the ITVX site. It'll probably let you in if you've got an account. That's where it gets a bit more difficult. If you try and watch anything, you'll get this message here outside the UK. So it's spotted my Irish IP address and said you can't watch it. Okay, so due to our broadcast and content license, you can only watch ITVX in the UK. So here we go. We can click OK. We've got the same thing will happen to on any of the other. It keeps popping up. You get this error code 0104, and it'll just nag you to death to get off the site, basically. So let's close it. Now, how do we solve this? It is actually quite easy. As I said, ITVX looks at your IP address to determine your location, and it's decided I'm not in the UK because I'm connecting through an Irish server at the moment. So what can I do? Well, I can use a VPN to hide my IP address. I can't actually change my IP address, but I can hide it from websites and present an alternative one. And I'll just show you how that works. You have to use a little tool called a VPN. A VPN is a service that allows you to keep your internet connection secure. It basically encrypts your connection and stops people stealing your passwords and usernames. It's a very sensible thing to use, but it has the added bonus of being able to hide where you are as well. So here's NordVPN. It's one of the biggest ones. I use it because it works with the BBC well, which most VPN services don't, and it's quite cheap. Just like me. So I will show you now how to connect to a UK VPN server. Now, NordVPN, like many VPN services, often gets blocked by these media sites. So what they did was they've got some special servers that are less likely to be blocked. They basically maintain how many people are connecting on them and rotate the IP addresses a lot. So I'm going to use one of them. I'll put a screenshot of the special media ones to use in case you do use NordVPN. And now let's go and start ITVX again. So I'm now connected to a UK VPN server. So any site I go to will think I'm in the UK because it will only see the IP address of the VPN server. So where I am is irrelevant. It will see the VPN server. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to try and log on to ITVX again. As you remember, I got all those error messages before. And let's just watch here. All right, it wants me to sign in, so I'll just sign in quickly. Okay, and I'm signed in. I remember I was blocked previously, and let's just go and watch anything. I have no idea what this is, but parental controls, and here we go. And as you can see, it's starting to stream. It is the ITV, so you'll get adverts beforehand. I'll just stop that there. You can upgrade to a premium version, but be careful. You might need a UK credit or debit card to do that. I'm not sure if they check whether your payment is valid, but you can try. It's no big deal. But the adverts aren't too bad. They're not as intrusive as somewhere like in America or the Australian adverts. Not quite as many. And that's how it works. Basically, you've got a UK IP address because of your VPN connection. Now, let me just close that there. And you see, ITVX is really worth having. The upgrade at the beginning of the year is incredible. This is just some of the films. You can see they've got all Harry Potters there. Some big stuff, really. Loads. Blues Brothers, Chicago once. I mean, there's a lot of channels on it now. Those are all the films currently, and you can watch live. And what they've done is they've set up special channels. They're like digital channels, and like they've got an Christmas movies channel now, and ITV. There's about 25, 30 channels there that you can watch. These change a lot. They've got the standard ones, ITV, where you can watch things like Emmerdale and Coronation Street. And then they rotate the others and put, I don't know, crime and detective ones or movies, all sorts of things there. It's a brilliant resource. It's not quite up there in my mind as BBC iPlayer, but it's not far behind, and it's way better than ITV Hub. Right, before I go, I should just say, okay, you've got to be careful with VPN services. There's loads of great ones that work really well for security, but not many of them work with media sites like this. ITVX and BBC iPlayer block the majority of them. There's about half a dozen that work well. NordVPN is the one I use. I don't really keep up to date with the others, but I'm sure there are a few others. Make sure you check it works, or get a trial or a short subscription first. If you are using NordVPN, make sure you use one of these servers, okay? These are the NordVPN servers that I use for BBC, but they work just as well with ITVX in Ireland as well. So just pick one of these, just type the number in, and don't just click on the map and get a standard UK server. These work much, much better on ITVX, and they're almost essential for BBC iPlayer. Okay, well, I put a little link down in for the NordVPN discount page if you want in the description. They have loads of discounts all the time, Black Friday, Halloween, you name it. But the link goes to the latest discount. Don't buy it at full price. You can always get 50-60% off their subscriptions. So make sure you use that link if you do want to use NordVPN. And if you know of any other VPNs that work well with ITVX in Ireland, give me a shout. Okay, right, I'm going to close down now, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.